Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Raw Cloud. On the previous video, I talked about the Sasquatch and how I interface with the Sasquatch. For all the diehard fans on the Sasquatch, I only have a little bit of information on them. And as you guys know from my previous interviews, that I can remote view. Well, what happened in this particular incident with the Sasquatch, I projected my consciousness over this. It was a district, but it was up in the mountain, and I'm looking at this plaza. Um, I'm seeing a lot of trees. I'm seeing a lot of snow. It was, quite beautiful. And I projected my consciousness inside. I was drawn to go inside this business. It was a sort of like a resort. It was a store where you can buy gear for like skiing, all types of stuff, winter clothes, just all sorts of stuff. And I'm looking at these two individuals in there. And at first, I didn't know why I had went there, and I'm watching these two individuals, and they were about to shoplift, and I didn't find it to be interesting, So my mind went outside of the store. My consciousness was drawn to this slope, and I see this huge creature, and I'm familiar with the Sasquatch, but it just wasn't really my thing. So I didn't know why I was really even drawn to this Sasquatch. Um, but I interfaced with this Sasquatch, and my mind was linked with his. And this Sasquatch was extremely curious with the human district, and it's just watching, you know, human activity. There was, like I said, I was at this plaza where there's a lot of stores, there's a lot of human activity there, cars, there's snow, there's a lot of trees, and I'm on this slope just looking down inside of this Sasquatch mind. And I'm feeling everything that the Sasquatch is feeling. Some people call him Sasquatch, some people call it Bigfoot. So whatever your preference is on this particular creature. So as I'm watching as this Sasquatch, I'm hearing helicopters, approaching. And at this point, this Sasquatch becomes um, um, not angry, but a little fearful. So it's trying to find its way off of this slope, and like I said, it's snow out, and I'm inside the Sasquatch body, and my mind is linked with the Sasquatch, and the Sasquatch becomes, a little bit fearful of it falling from this slope. So I'm trying to find a safe path to not be seen by the military. It was actually the military helicopters that was approaching, and that was several military helicopters. And what I gathered is that these Sasquatch, they are tagged already. They have what they call implants, and once they become too curious, they often wander out of their own district. You know, they have their own reserve um, place to be, and once they go past that place, the military show up. You know, so these guys are coming down. They're hovering over trees. They see me, you know, as the Sasquatch, not knowing that there is a human, which is me, that had I'm not going to say infiltrated the mind, because if that Sasquatch really didn't want me there, then there was no way for me to link with this Sasquatch. So it was a mutual thing that, you know, we had to agreed on for me to even be inside his mind, inside his body. Um, so back to the story. They began to throw ropes out of the helicopter, and at this point, they, the military personnel, they climbed down these ropes, and I don't want to be bothered with them. As this Sasquatch, I really don't want to be bothered with them. And it was like I already knew who they were. I was already familiar with them. So and they knew me and I knew them, and wasn't really afraid of them. It was like it was almost routine, as if this Sasquatch have done this before, and they was just there to make sure that, you know, he didn't get harmed by any hunters, any humans. Um, but as this military personnel is already down the rope, and he has his hand reached out for me to grab onto. And at first I just didn't want to be bothered with him. And I'm looking, if I make a wrong move, then I am going to fall off this slippery slope. So I'm like, you know, as a Sasquatch, okay, I have no other choice. So I grab the military hand, officer hand, and we go up this rope. And I end up back on this base as the Sasquatch. And these military people treated me with the utmost respect as the Sasquatch. There was no guns drawn, there was no fear amongst these military personnel. It was that they had a special unit just for these Sasquatch that got out of their district, which is cool, you know. But I'm gonna tell you the interesting thing about these Sasquatch, and I think that's why I was there, to let people know that these Sasquatch have a unique ability. I don't know if all of them had this ability, but this particular Sasquatch that I interfaced with had the ability to heal. And as I'm in the Sasquatch mind, this Sasquatch noticed that this human, this military personnel, his arm was wounded. Not too bad. It wasn't a bad wound, but I could tell that it was wounded. So this Sasquatch took his hand and he instantly healed that wound. He instantly healed that military personnel wound. And I thought that was cool. And I think, for you diehard Sasquatch fan, I'm cool with the Sasquatch, but it really wasn't my thing to pursue, and but I know why I was there now, and it was to let you guys know that the Sasquatch, they are here by invitation of Gaia, Mother Earth, and they are refugees from other planets, other star systems. They are refugees. Now, I don't know the full story of why they are refugees here, and they could be here just to help with the raising the frequency of the planet, and which is a good thing. So I urge, you hunters out there, you guys that know about the Sasquatch, do not harm them, please. Let them be. They are not here to hurt you. They don't want to cause any panic or fear. They are here because they are invited to be here by Mother Earth. They can communicate at the highest level. They are extremely telepathic. They are nature beings. And they do have the ability to change their frequency. So a lot of times you guys are just not, if you see one and they disappear, it's because they changed their frequency. You can no longer see that particular um, vibrational frequency. Do not harm them, please. Do not harm them. All right, they are our brothers and sisters. They have families, and they have their own um, district to be in. But sometimes they get curious, and they want to go out and venture, just like any other human does. When we go hiking, we get you know this urge to see more. We want to see more, and they are the same way. They are the same way. So please, I urge you not to harm them in any way. Um, I did find that ability to heal a human being, and I'm pretty sure that they can heal the forest too. They can heal animals. They can heal their own people. Um, and I started thinking, well, if a human was dying, could do they have the ability to bring that human back? So that was also a thought of mine. I was curious about that. But this is going to be a short video. I talked about the Sasquatch, and I just wanted, to give my one incident. I never linked with the Sasquatch again after that. So there you go. That's the Sasquatch story. They are beautiful beings, just like humans. They're a little bit more calm than humans are. They don't hurt no one. Um, they're not a danger to us in any way. So just respect, their space while they're here. It's a good thing. I promise you, this is a good thing for them to be here. And the next video, since I incorporated, the military. Now, I'm not going to talk about the missions I've been on yet. Just wait. Um, I'll go into that, later. But I'm gonna give you these other stories, these other incidents, and then we'll wind down to we'll get to the nitty gritty of these uh, these battles, these uh, these wars. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe, and um, if you can, just pass these videos on to someone that may understand. I don't I don't want to I'm only trying to reach a certain audience, the people that are woke, the people that can relate to these type of stories. Um, I'm not interested in, the other population, the ones that may try to discredit, uh, just, you know, I'm trying to awaken and keep us all in this net. And hopefully, you know, we can, wake up the rest of the human community. It would be a blessing for humanity to be all on the same page, for them to get these the history, the true history, because mankind has been lied to for a very long time. The whole history of mankind is it's not true. A lot of it is just not true, and we have to. It's our job to set things back right. You know, break the hands of these controllers, because if it's left up to them, they would keep us down. They would continue to enslave our minds and put a lot of lies and bullshit into your children and into my children and so on. So just pass, the love on, pass it on. I'm coming from a place of love. Um, I'm, like I said, I've been behind. I've been wanting to start a channel. Um, I think the next video, I'm going to talk about uh, the threat by a reptilian that did not want me to come out and talk. So that threat is over. And I'm not going to be stopped. I'm not going to be held back. These videos belong to humanity, so I'm going to give it to you. And just be patient, and I'll, continue to tell you these stories. Um, so just send me some good love, send me protection, and I will continue to do my job. It is a part of my contract here. So I love you, I respect you, and I honor all of you. Have a good day, everyone.